It's off of me, off of me, off of me, off of me. Said, off of me, off of one of these days you wanna do it. Oh no, we on the wrong mic. That. That's the wrong mic. YouTube, you gotta stop playing with me, YouTube. Oh my bad. I'm sorry, YouTube. YouTube, you good. Stream, y'all. You gotta stop playing. I know it's almost midnight, but you gotta chill out. My name is Six Paths Dice, Mr. Lane. If you need me, listen. We're gonna kick it on a few things. It's time for me to make an OG call, and Cenat gonna have to come to the front of the congregation. We're gonna try and make this video as short, as concise as the Six Paths can make it. You understand? You mad at me? So anyway, so y'all know how we do, man. Listen, we always kick it. We play a few tunes, you know. Let me go ahead and make sure the sound is right. So anyway, your boy, listen, I've been working 7 days a week. What's going on here? I've been working like 7 days a week, y'all. So the schedule been hectic. You know what I mean? So I've been learning about rest more than ever. My ninja, I laid down earlier to take like an hour, maybe 90-minute nap. At the least, I'm supposed to get on the John by 9 o'clock. Tell me when I woke up at 11:30. And usually my policy is, you know what? If I wake up in the middle of the night, don't try to do anything, go back to sleep, because it's gonna fuck up the next day. But I started to learn my lesson. So anyway, yo, y'all know how we do, man. We gonna go ahead and play a few tunes, man. If you listen, if you made it here, you home. It's the winning circle. Welcome to Six Paths TV. My name is Six Paths Dice, Mr. Lane. If you need me, what else is there to say, man? Listen, at Six Paths TV, we attack everything from what I believe is the root problem of all y'all issues, which is not growing the fuck up and the bitch in you. All right, so we're going to address all that today, and we're going to address the Cenat situation, and this is really an important episode. You need to show it to a young man that you love. Pause. Okay, but anyway, let's do a few of these joints real quick. Let's do Wham. Learn my lessons, learn my lessons. This shit depressing, don't come for me, baby. Trying to get along with me. Know what the fuck is going on with me? Fuck is going on with me? Yo, talking chopping down your bitch ass, chops down your bitch ass, bossed up your bitch ass, 6 pounds for the big bag, holding reaching on some roof and shit, falling out some crucifix. You can hate me now, but I do this shit. I hate red little loser bitch. That's gonna move away. You seducing me, I'll seduce the bitch. Who you with? Who you with the furs on my whole turn? When it's having faces of the people gushing. Hell nah, you ain't got the stuff. You ain't sound the hoe you ran off on me. Now I'm glad you ran off on me. I ain't good with you, still quite the shit, so what's good with you? I bet on myself like Sandy, nigga. Want this shit in a bando, nigga. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, nigga. Want this shit in a bando, nigga, dog. Try me alone, baby. But you come for me, you ain't gotta come for me, baby. You know I'm in here with the dog. Yeah. Try to get along with me. What the fuck is going on with me? Going on with me? Let's do this. Club out. Let me hit it old school. Shoot the club out. Yeah, I like to leave in it. 12 baby mama trying to response like Nick Cannon. Big booty Haitian girl that be feeding me 7. Want me pushing the pen. I can tell why I'm in it. You can date with attention. I cash out submission. See, these are girls. These is all my bitches. I mean, off these niggas I introduce in the physics. I said all around the world. They talking my black love. But I put it on your ass if you give it that up. Somebody tell these hoes. Stop abusing the plug. I mean, I can be useful till you use me up. I said it ain't no safety. That's all me, baby. Big Duck, Tom Brady. The fuck is you crazy, baby? Mama bonus. Bag of money and Mercedes. Tell me you're the greatest. I know I'm the greatest. Tell love it, boy. You gotta bring it out of me. Until then, I send you goals on the salary. Let me hit it. Ooh. Who you loving? Who you wanna be? I'm about to shoot the club out. She gon' let me get her old school. Like to leave it. Say, way yeah. Way yeah. Blake, man. I don't run my shit, but I do give a switch to the Space Jam. I don't run my shit, but I do give a switch to the Space Jam. What you feel? Yeah, yeah, Mad Jew Dog, them skies was out. Smoking a cookie, the eyes could have grabbed a bad one. Goose my side, 500 back and swallow a price. You can rah like the dungeon dragon. Lights the can, nigga, pants the sagging. Black G Mavericks, the bitch with the wagon. KV chest like Ben Lad. Let your man be a man with a cost me the rich. Fuck you, been even calling a rich. Late day, no, got the money I sent you. I cuss ass out on fucking potential. Move by faith, right where I need it, man. Worry about shit, I don't need you to believe me. Baby in my lap like DDG. She get ahead of herself, she get a DDT herself. Got more shit, that's true. True in the shade of building, don't bear fruit. Pay my money's worth, you know, big daddy got proof. Last one standing, last one y'all wanna feel my emotion. Wanna feel my emotion, still got motion. I move in slow motion. Bags around me, feel like an ocean. The lyrics you quoting, the box is headed, feel like you broken. I feel my emotions. I know what I need, I'm not in the moment. Tell my bro I got one life to live. Went back to 6 wives and 1,000 kids. She was from a gym, but she moved to Jersey. Bitch plotting on me, shoot a new search. Covered in gold like the old Xerxes. But I'm done with mercy. Bitch have mercy, never dawned on me. You want me to lose? Makes more sense when we do what you do. One last thing, go fuck yourself. No step that the season not accumulate wealth. The rich nigga done been broke before. I'm some losses, got smoked before. I the D-boy down so dumb no more. Without bitch that shit coast to coast no more. I smack you up like it ain't them two niggas. Nah, I ain't friendly with niggas. Shade of building, don't bear fruit. Pay my money's worth, you know, big daddy got proof. Last one standing, last one y'all wanna feel my emotions. Wanna kill my emotions, still got motion. I'm moving slow motion. Bags around me, feel like an ocean. The lyrics you quoting, the box is headed, feel like you broken. I feel my emotions. I know what I need, I'm not in the moment. Think I'm the way in. Drawing the plate, man. All my shit, but I think you been motherfuckers with some space jam. I do give a switch to the Space Jam. Alright, man. Let's go ahead and get to it. We're gonna do what we got to do. We're gonna do what we need to do. Matter of fact, can you see my smoke? Can you see my smoke, man? Okay, alright, cool. Got the smoke coming across the screen the way we need to. Okay, I like this. I like what we doing. A little bit of a late show. So, I told you it's an OG cause. Let's go ahead and bring the brother up on the screen, man. Let's go ahead and share the screen real quick. Relax, Kai. You're gonna be alright, brother. You're gonna be alright. So, if y'all don't know, Cenat is an extremely. I always big up this young man. I forgot old nigga saying this right. But I always big up this young man because I love the idea of a young person creating something new or becoming a millionaire off of something new. But we always got to deal with the, I want to say conundrum, but I never know when to use the word conundrum. And that might be the conundrum for me. I'm just saying, you know? Hold on, man. Let me turn my music so you can hear my sound bites. I want you guys to really experience me. Hold on, man.
Thank goodness you've had your surgery.
We're good to go.
Turn this bitch up, man. Thank goodness. Thank goodness you had your surgery, man. Hold on, man.
Thank goodness you've had your surgery.
We're good to go.
When you are a young person, you just don't have the experience. And that's one of the worst things that can happen to a young person. Now, of course, I'm happy for Cenat because I love the fact that new things have happened. And I know how important it is for us to have new blood and innovation. And the young people bring that, you know. And that's what you learn as an older person. And as now that I'm an older guy, I understand the importance of being around the youth pause and being around that kind of energy, right? And the energy of the youth, because when you being younger in that mindset, you're more willing to try new things. You're willing to take more chances. You're actually buying new underwear, new socks. Cause some of y'all have jackets, including myself. You have a jacket that you wore probably yesterday. That's over 10 years old. If you are between 35 and 45 or just beyond, you have some old ass clothes. Ain't nothing wrong with having some old ass clothes, but you gotta make sure that you do a little rotation. You need new pants. They make them differently now. I'm about listening to CGA, right? He was talking about, I think, but you know, cause listen, a lot of older guys, yo, they're not going to buy no clothes. And I'm talking about just in general with maintaining that motion when you get older. I used to have arguments going back and forth, you know, with my homeboy, right? This is back in 2020, and I was encouraging him. I said, bro, you gotta get some new clothes, man. Come on, we wasn't even that old. I think at that time I'm 32, so I was like 34. Yeah. So I was like 34, and I wasn't saying you had to go. Now, mind you, I wasn't saying, hey nigga, you need to be Louis down, nigga. I was just saying, listen, you want to get nice clothes because nice shit make you feel good. All right, it feel nice to put on some a new outfit, nigga. New. Like you recently popped. Listen, listen. It's always good to put on the outfit and you pop that tax 6 months earlier. All right. But anyway, that's a little tidbit. But anyway, so he's doing better now and he's wearing new clothes now and he indeed feels better and and also helped to maintain some motion. You know what I mean? He got him a new car and shit. I said, go ahead, man. I said, that's the thing.
Goodness, you've had your
We're
surgery.
good to go.
Shoot, I think this is watching.
You was watching tables. You was waiting.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and do what we need to do, man. Let's see. I want to see everything. So Cenat, like I said, he's a very successful YouTuber. I'm sorry, streamer. So we're gonna go ahead and just play a few clips from these people and whatnot. I wanted to play a clip of her mother. I'll go back a little bit. So let's kind of start here because moms is important, okay? So not that mom is saying anything too crazy, but for one, let's just get into it.
I have done nothing but be there for Gabrielle. I don't know who she is. This girl came in my house recently, a couple months ago. My friends was over. We was here. I cooked. We had wine or whatever. She came in, and I don't know how we got on the subject of the internet. Gabrielle looked at me in front of my friends and told me, I think we need to keep our relationship off the internet. So all of y'all who in my messages saying you ain't post us and since this and this and that, our relationship off the internet. Then she follows up with, oh yeah, and Kai said, yeah, Mr. Kai Cenat said, told my daughter, my baby, that he did his research on me. He did his research on me and her best friend. Now, who her best friend is, y'all, I really don't know. I know Gabrielle friends, but who the best friend is, I don't know. But best friend, he said, you too. He said that I have done nothing but be there for Gabrielle.
Now I don't know what he said because I'm not a journalist. I'm just here to talk some shit because I don't. The main point I want to get to, and we're gonna keep going over. Subscribe to the channel. We're gonna keep going over is constant. Listen, when you are a young person, really, when you are a man in general, when you have any kind of success, you need to be single for the first few years. So technically, he has done that, but all right, first of all, Kai and a lot of young guys, right? You guys are not understanding that you're going about relationships and dating in outmoded ways. When you are rich, you have to do things differently. So I can tell very much that someone like Kai, now again, we got to stay in reality, right? Yes, there are some short kings, but we do this thing where we kind of buy into these ideas and beliefs that short niggas want you to believe. Like one of them being that this whole idea of, the short dude can beat up the big dude. Don't get me wrong. That is possible in instances where the short guy is in very good shape or he's very strong, skilled, and experienced and whatnot. But in general, someone having a lot of size on you will always be an issue. That's why there's a weight class. I'm just saying, let's not buy into the myths. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, let's not buy into
Goodness, you've had your surgery.
We're good to go.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, hold on now.
I snap my fingers.
I snap my fingers.
You forget that you ever gay.
I know I seen Randall, but I gotta. You know what I'm saying? But keep it real about these short niggas. Now, short niggas do not get a lot of love. Now, women literally hate a short man. Like the other day, I heard my coworkers talking about this guy we know and whatnot, the nicest fellow ever. And she was saying how people would think he's creepy. And I said, damn, you know why you think he creepy? Cause he under 5'6". I'm just saying, yo.
Who are these niggas?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I mean? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
So Cenat is like 5'5". All right. You also know dark skinned cats is more emotional, and dark skinned people in general, always called dark skin privilege, always feel as though someone owes. They feel like the whole world owes them something. All right, just really think about it. If you're a dark skinned person right now, if you're watching this, you probably think I owe you something. Let me tell you something right now. Nigga, all I owe you is laughter. You know what I'm saying?
Who are these niggas? I cried laughing. Yeah, you know what I mean? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
All I owe you is laughter. Go ahead and laugh your tail off. Do what you gotta do. several different things. I wanted to look at mom real quick right now. Mom isn't really saying the worst things, but at the same time, you understand an older guy can look at her. First of all, I knocked mom's block off. Hold on, let me talk about her surgery.
Thank goodness you've had your
We're
surgery.
good to go.
I'm happy mama had that surgery. So I always gotta say the man in me, pause, has to say I will knock Gigi's mom's block off. And Gigi mama fine. Actually, Gigi mama a little bit more fine than Gigi is. I ain't gonna hold you. But first and foremost, you don't date women named Gigi seriously. I've never met a Gigi in my life where I felt like, damn, like that was the one that got away. All Gigi's, I'm just keeping it stacked with you. Most Gigi's are a little bit off, or just they little dumb, man. You know what I mean? You can't take a Gigi seriously, and that was the first place he messed up at. But I wanted to bring up mine because first and foremost, as a mother, you just don't come online in a tank top. You don't come online with the titties out. Also, I need to know. Matter of fact, let's see if Google. Let me challenge Google. See if Google knows this. Riddle me this, Batman. Cenat's girlfriend, Gigi, what does her mother do for a living and how does she make so much money? Oh, Christ. Cenat's girlfriend, Gigi. Christ. I want to see. Anyway, so I'm asking that because we're gonna play a few clips to let you know that this girl either come from money, she used to spending money. It's always really interesting, and this is what I'm saying. Why the whole idea of like the one woman, one man models outdated for men with means because it doesn't really make sense for you to be that kind of guy with one girl, especially at a young age. See, I'm a proponent of polygyny in terms of saying, listen, she need to get some teammates, all right, or be cool with the idea of teammates, mostly because she need to stay occupied. Women don't want you around. Women don't want you around all the time. All women mostly do over time is grow to hate you and resent you. Because the thing is, women can't keep things the same. Women like to transform things and switch it up. They love to forever switch it up. If y'all knew the origin behind me saying switch it up, you know I'm gonna die happy, man. The craziest chick I ever known said, I stay forever switching it up. I ain't gonna tell you what she was doing. But tell you right now, nigga. She was switching it up.
Get up and get out of the relationship.
I did the whole show in Chicago
I had
with
the bean out. I had the bean
First
out.
time going.
But anyway, so I bring up mom because you always gotta look at the family and everything, right? So it's already like dysfunction there. The way that she's talking about her, first of all, the fact that she came to social media, and even the way she came to social media, because she's not speaking like an older woman that's talking about her daughter and thinking, all right, well, I'm online. I want to present myself in the best light possible. It's crazy how so many like women, y'all really come on TikTok and social media and come online to present yourself to the world as if you really talking to your homegirl. Y'all really be performing this shit. Like, y'all not even saying, you know what? Let me put my best foot forward. Let me not use no profanity. Maybe let my hair down, you know, and just actually be camera ready. She said, "Fuck that. Listen, we going online right now. Now, listen, I may be ignorant. Maybe this is her show. Maybe she has a show. Yeah, listen. Let me know. You know. Oh, y'all can't see me. My bad. I'm being a bad little blogger. Sorry about that. Hey, listen. I was in my favorite store yesterday shopping. Right. There's an old white dude named my man named Steve. Steve, cool dude. And so he picks up the Mike's Killer Bread. He's talking to this older white lady. And he's like, yeah, I like this bread. I like this guy on the cover here. You ever see Mike's Killer Bread? It's really, it's a kind of fat old white dude. Like, he kind of fat, but he got big arms. And you know he plays the guitar real hard. But it's called Mike's Killer Bread. And he said, yeah, you know, I like this guy. He's not kidding around. That's a joke from me to you. All right? You know what I'm saying? Relax, Esther. You know, African people that's not from here be having like old ass names. You know what I'm saying? They be 19, somebody's name Abraham. Shout out to Abraham. Anyway, point is, listen, an older guy can look at these two and see there is no way in the world you are going to have a good relationship with Gigi. First and foremost, her mother got "I don't have a man like in my life or in the house with me" like written all over. I could be wrong. I'm not going to search for that. If you want to search for that, that's up to you. That's your journey, and we're gonna let that be your challenge. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying though.
So everybody go get your rap on.
You know what I mean? Shoot.
Oh my God! I can't believe this.
Anyway, so going back to my point about Casa not being a really successful streamer and this thing, you know, this is kind of outmoded. So I played the shit with the mother because back a few months ago, there was this whole back and forth with Kai and the mom and Gigi and whatnot, right? And now we see he's talking about the friend too. So I'm always so mixed. I have mixed emotions about how I feel about the situation, but we talk about it. We're talking about Casanat and Gigi mostly because of the whole breakup situation, and we're gonna get into that more deeply in a moment. Pause. But the overall point of this episode, if I don't get to it, is that there's a certain timeline that best fits. It's pretty much all men's success. Men need long stretches of time in order to be great at what they do. And I'm starting to really believe that, yo, if you want to do anything great in life, you have to pick one or the other. You want to have a romance in your life, you want to have a relationship, or you're going to have greatness. I be thinking about, damn, like, yo, I be working a lot, and I be still coming home and doing the show. I'm like, damn, how am I able to do that? I was like, oh, you know what? Because I'm not in a relationship. Because if I was in a relationship, that would be more time that would have to go into that. That's at least 10, 15 hours a week of time, right? Which ain't the worst thing, right? If y'all are pouring into each other. Because a lot of men don't realize, again, women suck the energy out of you. Everything they do is about extracting energy from you and taking from you. And women have to be careful of another thing, to not overtake. Women are takers, all right? All right, that's why you know, she got her equipment. You know what I'm talking about. All right? I'm saying grow up. Yeah, we got
Yo, girl ain't.
be mature, okay? So I actually want to play this audio. And it's very disturbing because it really said a whole lot about where this boy's experience level is at, right? So this is a live where Casanat is telling King 68 the Great and a few of the streamers basically how they down bad because they don't got a GG in their life.
Oh, y'all four single ass niggas gotta like y'all gotta start finding some new shit, bruh.
He don't got a clue in the fucking world. You shitting on us right now?
Like, well, no, like, you think like niggas single was unhappy or something? I'm not shitting.
This is dead ass some shit that niggas in relationships will do. Cause again, a nigga in a relationship has to always be trying to justify why he's in it. And because you got to realize that most people, their minds, that their will is not strong enough to not internalize things they hear. So if you say something that pertains to their situation, or maybe you can apply to the situation, they will feel like it's about them. I think everyone does that if you're not careful, if you're not self-aware. And also, that's why it's important to do the things for the right reason, right? So when you're in a relationship, it's like being in a business deals. At some point when it's not going well, you do have to find reasons to still stay in it. You still have to find reasons to be optimistic, but that's a very subjective thing that's meant to kind of be between like you and I guess whatever the higher power you believe in is. Yo, do I have my sounds? Hold on, man. I'm saying I'm really a rich nigga though.
Really a rich nigga, but it's cool though.
You still,
I respect it though.
That's called manifesting. I'm manifesting for the new year. You know what I'm saying? Tonight I'm gonna use that gun.
Tonight I want to see you use that gun.
You understand? I want to see you use that gun. Okay, so, all right. Anyway, so going back to the mindset of men in relationships, most men. First of all, the reason why most of y'all are not going to do good, except I'm doing my fingers, The reason why most of y'all are not going to do good in relationships is mostly because you don't negotiate. You don't negotiate at all. Like you have like no terms. Most men, your terms is, um, let me come around you, smile, like seem like you like me, sex at some point, and if you real bold, you'll ask for a warm meal. You know, but once you experience like women being submit, like being like all the way submissive and doing whatever you want, right? Or I mean, like, I always feel like my ex really was like really like a godsend because she was like the bridge to the mindset I had to have to be able to do this or even think on the level that I could think on now. Because like when I think about doing this content shit, I think about making millions. We putting it in the air. Hold on, what's my side effects? I'm just saying. Rest in peace, Dory. Rest in peace, Doris. But she was like the vehicle. And a part of that was because she was always building me up. She was always telling me how great I was, right? And in her doing that, I built up more confidence because, listen, in my mind before, I talked about making a million, right? And I actually did have the possibility of making it or getting on the path to making $1 million a year, you know, with what I was doing. And listen, I could still do it again. And actually, I might do it again. It's something I know how to do. I'm like, listen, we got to amass all the money that we can get. Listen, whatever there is out there, it is out there to get. Got to go out there and get that. I got my link back. Anywho, so um, you don't want to leave anything on the table. Same way, lost a train of thought. Um, most of you men, you don't negotiate. You don't actually. First of all, men just don't want very much, and what is done is women have continued to escalate in terms of what they are demanding, what they want, what they're looking for. Women wasn't talking about no 401k back in the day. Women wasn't worried about your credit score back in the day. But listen, I understand why this is relevant. I understand why we're talking about it. Make sure I'm on the right mic. Okay, cool. I understand why we're talking about it and why it's relevant, right? So men, if you think about it, men have not upped their game in terms of what are you looking for? Like what is support for you? So I guess I bring these things up because when you're a younger guy, and I've heard my dad say this, and I heard other people say it too. He's like, yo, when you older, you can have a better relationship when you're older because you know what works for you, right? And what that does is knowing what works for you allows you to say, okay, I need this, and this, and this, and this, and you can communicate more clearly and give the person more of a choice in terms of, okay, can I do these things? Do I think I'm capable of supporting him in this way? And the other thing that's always bothersome is that I don't think young women understand like how much you need to commit to the role of support. And it's not a thing that it's not a thing where I will do this for a period of time. Because women, I think, watching too much daggone TV, clip this. Watching too much TV, women, it affects how they look at the world. It affects their whole mentality, and it makes them think of life too much as in like seasons. Like, okay, this is the end of this season, or now I want to start this new show because that's how y'all be treating relationships now, as if like there will always be a new season of something. Like your life is not Netflix, but women are living life like it's Netflix. Let that simmer. Subscribe to the channel. I'm speaking Guyanese right now.
Speaking English. I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking Guyanese.
I'm speaking Guyanese right now, nigga.
We used to live is made in Taiwan.
Oh,
you understand what
I'm making them hamburgers. I'm back, y'all. I ain't bigger than the burger still. Anyway, so I know I was cooking on something. I'll figure it out though. Don't mind me. Now listen, it is 12:30. All right. There was no plan to this show. I just come on here and speak from the heart. You know what I mean? And hold on, who's this nigga?
Oh, chill for what? Who is this nigga?
Anyway, so let me go ahead and play that clip again. Oh, we got some cheeks over here. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that for later on. Put that on the big girl.
No, y'all four single ass niggas gotta like y'all gotta start finding some new shit, bruh.
He don't got a clue in the fucking world.
You shit on us right now.
Like, well, no, like, you think a single is unhappy or something? I'm not.
And King 68 the Great asked that shit. He say you interested us right now. Now King 68 the Great. Now mind you, women have made it known that they want like listen, the way they act phrased it, they want niggas who are built like they're in the league. Like women are literally saying, I demand a basketball player. I keep telling you, women keep upping their standards on what they want and what they need, and you niggas is still begging for a sandwich. And you know why? It's because you soft. All right, you soft as hell when you get around women. I see dudes who are actually tough when they deal with women. You soft as hell, and that's why they deal with y'all like bullies. All right, like real, especially black men. Listen, like black women dead ass deal with us like they actually have authority over us. Like I always like one of my coworkers, right? She was younger than me, and I always joke with her about like, yo, you be talking to me as if you have authority over me, as if like I'm supposed to listen to you, or you want to punish me or put me over your lap. Like no, man, what you talking about? Like knock it off, man. You know what I mean? But anyway, going back to the whole height thing, right? So 6'8" the Gray is also a very famous streamer. Gets like a lot of Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. That's Duke Dennis. My bad. He's in there with Duke Dennis. Actually, that's another guy. Duke Dennis gets a lot of love online, and he's even said, "Listen, one of his key strategies is going after girls who like him, right? But fortunately for him, nigga, he has status, right? It has money, so that definitely helps, and that's always gonna help. And listen, don't ever think that you can't get your own piece. I'm trying to get my piece. When I heard Charlamagne got that $200 million, I said, ooh. Anytime I hear anything like that, even when I found out that how much money Cenat is making, I said, yo, ooh, hold on. I need money. I need money so I can buy ridiculous sweaters. All types of shit going on in my sweater game. I need to have a collection of the rarest quarter zips in the world. And we still waiting on Megan Thee Stallion and her team in terms of their donation to YNs around the world. We need 500 quarter zips donated to at least 10 school districts in America. But preferably New Jersey or Texas. I'll be fair. Humble King. Listen, we got whoa shit. Got 2 instances going. Hold on. Y'all not big into burgers, man. Hold on, real quick.
Nah, but like
I'm actually the happiest I've ever been in my whole life.
I'm cheating on y'all niggas, bro. I'm just saying, dude. Like I didn't know. Alright, what's different about like being together with somebody? Like, come on, like break it down for me. King, I ain't gonna lie. For the first time in my life, besides my family, I felt a human form of like purpose to like. But look though. Yeah.
And that's the saddest shit ever. He said it's the first time he felt purpose. Yo, men live their lives through women. Coach been talking about this a lot on the channel. I know how sensitive Coach is. Also he dark skinned, so dark skinned niggas believe that everybody owns something. So then listen, Coach, you are owed more respect. So here I am to respect you. Nah, you already get killed. So like I said before, men like this have to always convince themselves and you, right? But also, so I spoke before about the inexperience. Yo, he's showing that, yo, you don't have much experience. Also, you don't have much self-esteem. And this is what's crazy is no matter how much money, and this comes from the black community, right? Because when niggas get money, a lot of black men try to be in the same person or reverting back to what it was before. I heard academics say that about Blueface, where it's like a lot of these artists, what they'll try to do is basically try to prove that they're from the basically from the bottom and do things that niggas from the bottom do. Like Blueface said, he got all those tattoos while he was in jail because they wouldn't have hit the same if he would have got them outside. And one has to ask, why do you have to have these tattoos? But listen, I have to go check on these burgers, okay? So we're gonna play something. Matter of fact, let's play Duke.
Faithful. We seen from across the club a nigga talking to my homeboy girl. Your girl ain't faithful. Nigga, I walked off. And as your homeboy, I never tell you what route to go with your girl. I never tell you to leave your girl. I never tell you how to operate with that right there. Cause it ain't a nigga out here who could tell me how to operate about mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I don't give a fuck what you say, what the next nigga say, what the world say. If I want to be with my girl, I'm gonna be with her. It ain't nothing that none of my homeboys or the world can tell me. I gotta make that choice at the end of the day. That's what I'm telling bro though. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you my dog. I never tell you to leave or to break up or do nothing. But what I'm gonna tell you is, boy, hearing that shit made even me feel away. You know what I'm saying? Your girl ain't faithful. We seen from across the club a nigga talking to my homeboy girl. Your girl ain't faithful. Nigga, I walked off. I walked off. And as your homeboy, I never tell you what route to go with your girl. I never tell you to leave your girl. I never tell you how to operate with that right there. Cause it ain't a nigga out here who could tell me how to operate about mine. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so I don't know if this is true or not. Who knows where this is from? Because you got to realize in the era of streaming, a person could have said something at any time or any place. Make sure we're in the right mic. All right, yeah, a person could have said something at any time, any place. So who knows when this was, or they just trying to attach it to what's going on. So we listen. We working our way backwards. We jumping around. We're going through the process. Relax your body and free your mind. Okay, don't question nothing. Just go ahead and grab your stress toy. Okay, grab your stress balls. All right, pause, and just enjoy the journey. All right, so. Duke Dennis makes a really important point, right? And of course, the premises.
The Weeknd just did one.
Your girl ain't faithful. We seen.
Give me a second. Let's play some more clips. So this is Gigi and Casanat. So I just want to give you guys an idea of who she is, how she talks, and shit like that. So
I just got back from vacation. I did not vlog that because that was a very intimate vacation. My past 2 vacations have been very intimate. As you guys know, I am in a relationship. I do now have a man. I know I've been telling y'all for so long that I have not had a man. And people try to mix up a couple of my words, which is fine. That's what people are gonna do at the end of the day. But yes, I'm in a relationship, and now that it is official, and y'all know, everybody knows. I can be open with y'all about that. But enough of that.
Now again, not a bad looking girl, but going back to this is the different. We're in a different era, okay? You cannot be someone rich as Casanat. And again, she's not mid. There ain't nothing wrong with her. But this, should this be a millionaire's girl? You know what I'm saying? Like, is she? As if you a millionaire, is she worth? Is the kind of girl you want being your main girl? Now, as an older guy, right? I can see this girl provides him pretty much no value. She just cute and she cool to be around, and she in her prime. And this is also the power of when women's in her prime, it's so different. I found this old picture of me, my father, and my mother, and see my mother in her prime. That's my mother in her prime, yo. And I always tell my sister, listen, this is your prime. This is the best it's going to get, all right? Things will get different for you when you get older. And it's not that it's going to get bad for you, but you got to understand it's going to be a different time, right? But bigger than that, and I'm just saying, you guys let me know. So, what do you guys feel? Do you feel when it comes to, because we do have to qualify this. So, because again, Casanat is a young millionaire, and he's not done making money. So, in terms of where he scales amongst other men, just pretty much in his age demographic, right? What kind of girl does he deserve? And we need to have more of those conversations because men, no matter what they acquire, no matter what they get, they will go out there and get a woman that don't love them. They'll get a woman that just is worthless. Worthless in terms of, but again, bringing value to him in ways that make his life better. I always say about my ex, I know a lot of men would have been able to get out of that because she provided mad value. When I told you that, now mind you, I knew that something was wrong mentally because literally the week before or 2 weeks before, I remember her texting me saying I wanted to make you this mac and cheese quesadilla. Actually, I think she did come over and make it. I think she made twice, and she was so happy to make it for me. You know, and I remember telling her, babe, can you make some more of that? Right? And then the week after that, again, I don't understand what splitting was. Like when I replay that last week, like when we were speaking and whatnot, I remember I was on the phone thinking like, what's wrong with her? Like I'm like I started realizing like she's been like real short. Now mind you, we didn't talk on the phone every day. We would text every day. Well, we wouldn't talk on the phone every day. And also we saw each other like quite a lot. So towards the end, like that last week of us being together, um, I remember the last few conversations, and it wasn't a big deal if we didn't speak because we usually spent like a lot of time, one on one together. So I didn't want to replay it now. I realized like, she sounded different. She sounded like someone else. And I recognized them more. I remember when it happened before. I didn't understand because the splitting is also when they become the other person. Because again, it's borderline personality disorder. It's when they become someone else, or they just start looking at you completely different, as if they're because when someone can look at you completely different than they looked at you before, and nothing about you has changed, that's weird. That's the same as seeing the color blue and saying now it's red. Blue is now red. What you want to do, right? But also, another thought I've been having is about how love actually works, and is there a way around love, and should we be trying to find a way around the emotion of love? Because again, men really like being in love. When men really want to be loved, but we done got to where it is not a safe pursuit. It's not a safe pursuit anymore. It's nothing that Cops not gotta realize as a young man. You're living in an era where love as we knew it, or love as it's been presented to you in storybooks and in history and through stories, that's not what it actually is. You're gonna have to define that for yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Men can have whatever they want to have in this world as long as you want to sacrifice and do the equivalent exchange. As long as you want to put the work in, you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. This world is yours. All right. But the thing is, most of us, we're just not going to do the work. We just don't want to pay that price. And shame on you when you stepped up to the old dirty bastard.
I make more money in a month than.
Let me see. All right, let's play some more clips of Gigi talking. My bad. So this right here is and again, I'm an old ninja, so I have no idea if this is like put together or what's going on here. All right, hold on. So this says TikTok video resurface of Cenat ex-girlfriend Gigi calling NBA YoungBoy Bay. So initially the rumor was that they broke up because Gigi was cheating on Cenat with NBA YoungBoy. I think that's just a rumor. Like there's no actual proof of that. And academics did a show on it because somehow his name got caught up in it, and someone tweeted that the academic said it on the stream. So he was he was trying to kind of clear his name, and he kind of did a little bit of a deep dive into their relationship, who she is, how she comes across, and for the most part, a girl like this. Now again, I don't know what the family background is. I guess mom got money. Shit, I guess mom get into the bag. So I said, listen, I love to confirm when somebody actually got money, because we got a lot of fakers and pretenders. But the way Gigi be asking for shit, she must have grew up in a pretty a good area. Or you know what? Who knows? I could be wrong. I don't know. But I want to play some more clips of her talking and whatnot. Let's see.
I ain't gonna lie. Wait, I ain't gonna lie though.
So this is it's Cenat, in Gigi on live. Check them
I
out.
only got this spoon.
All right, we just gonna go back and forth.
Fuck it. See, that's why I fought with you, bruh. Like, damn. Like, you just don't give a shit. Hey. What up, motherfucker? Okay, hold on. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, so that's the bar. And also, again, when you a young guy, right, you look for different things. You don't know what you want yet, right? So first of all, the fact that you saying that you got one spoon is crazy. The fact that she's the woman in the house. Well, I don't think Gigi got a job. So we're gonna assume she got no job. Gigi ain't got no job.
And she hasn't noticed. And this is what I'm talking about with the value and whatnot, right? You need a woman who anticipates you and a woman who looks around and sees what needs to be done, especially in the house. And I'm assuming she over there all the time. She ain't see that you need spoons, my nigga. Hold on, let me go ahead and come on screen. Actually, no, I'm not gonna come on screen right now. Pause. She didn't see that you were in need of replenishment of spoons, my ninja. That's one. Two, when you don't really know what you want from women yet, you deal with them like a homeboy. Like, the more that you can kind of hang out with her and play with her, and she lets you be kind of gross and you know, and again, and let the bar be low for you. You like her, and that's really enough for you when you're younger. But you know, but as you get older, things really should change. But also, no one sits down and says anything. And also, I think a part of this shit is that Kai, he's dating like a broke nigga. Like he's not like he's dating like he's treating her like as if she's not replaceable. And listen, the more attractive a man is, and this is something that again women don't like you to understand. The more popping you are, if you are the least bit popping, if you are attractive to her, that means you're attracted to a lot of other women who are on her level of attractiveness, and they may be a few points higher or a few points lower. So if there's sixes that think you're attractive, there are eights who also think you're attractive. You know what I'm saying, and it's gonna be fours that think you're attractive because again, like the dude that's the 8 or 9. You know what? I'm gonna leave that analogy right there. I think you guys kind of get where I'm going with that. So I want to give y'all the idea of these two. Let's see if I got any more clips of them talking and what's up with them. All right. That's the X-Men shit. Well, fuck it. I want to say this shit.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, TikTok.
So this right here is definitely broke nigga activity. Where's my soundbite for broke nigga activity, man? Where's it at? Hold on, bro, nigga. Hold on. It's a lot of you niggas right now, bro. Get your life together. Get your bag together. See, Cenat is dating and thinking and looking at women the way that a nigga like this is looking at women. All right. Listen, she was able to put this nigga shit in bins and first of all, how the tops come off? See, I can't tell if the tops came off or anyway. So
Talk today is moving day for a nigga. Yeah. His raggedy ass truck, his raggedy ass clothes. He been splurging, spending his money on another bitch. Yeah, it's moving day for this nigga. You got to get the phone up out of here. Go to that bitch you want it so bad. Cause I don't want you no more. I swear to God.
Yo, she at least 200 pounds. She out of breath. And she been standing still for the last 10 minutes. Listen, when they got her breath just talking, or listen, I could be wrong, man. Matter of fact, she could have just tossed them clothes. All right, hold on. Oh, that's his truck right there. God damn. Nah. She definitely unattractive. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's a car that her nigga driving, she definitely unattractive. So all right, anyway, so I wanted to play that clip right there because that I just think that it needs to be seen. I think that we need to hold up a mirror to you niggas. But nah, it's real talk though. It's come to my attention that a lot of y'all niggas is underachievers and I'm not a believer. I can't support that. So I had to be a part of the movement that's pointing out that this basically broke nigga activity, broke nigga behavior, but mostly now I'm joking though, but I'm just saying, we're gonna go ahead and keep identifying these LVBs, these low vibrational behaviors, because the more that we identify low vibrational behaviors, we can identify what needs to stop and what we need more of, all right? And also we always point out high vibrational behavior. So whatever Kosh not been doing, this is not high vibrational behavior. Like nigga, you need to be creating competition for your girl. Like nigga, you just making it. You just lay it down and died, nigga. You just lay it down and you just lay it down in front of your hunter and just died. And listen, you niggas be proud of doing that. Like y'all be proud to get all this success, do all this stuff, and just lay down in front of your hunter. Don't ask for shit. Don't negotiate nothing. Just what I mean. Anyway, so I'm gonna play this video from yesterday. Was it yesterday? Hold I want to play this video with Beloved real quick. Where is it? I think this is it right here.
If y'all go to her YouTube. Now, maybe I'm out the loop. Feel like you've been dating Shorty for like 3 months. Let's scroll down. Let's scroll down. Let's scroll down. Okay, yeah, she don't got that many vlogs and shit. Here's the point, though. Okay. Oh, perfect. Chat. 13 days ago. Vlogmas, day 15. Mental health check-in. So let's do a mental health check-in on Kai. Kai, how you feeling, bro? Let's do a mental health check-in on Kai. Here's the mental health check-in on Kai.
Hello everybody, I'm currently on my laptop right now, and I appreciate everybody who's been sending me birthday wishes, as today is my birthday. So I felt like it was the perfect day to be transparent and honest with you guys. A few days ago, I spread awareness on mental health and how important it is to take care of yourself. And honestly, for the past few months, I've been struggling with mental health out of self-doubt and fright of pursuing goals that...
My man is struggling. Let's see what she been doing.
I'm slowly becoming tired. I think today
Wait, hold on. We gonna
is
get
still trying to show up every single day.
Yeah, hold on. We're going to get to it. Here we go. Is it here? Here we go.
Perfectly, you just have to finish it being
I'm trying to play from the full video.
this age. This is how I wanted to live. Like exactly how I'm living, exactly where I'm placed, exactly where I am in life. Like this is where I want it to be. And me knowing that and really seeing it and live is literally the way that I knew I what my mental has been. Let's get into a positive note. Okay, y'all know your girl has been traveling, living life. My life is truly amazing, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. I get to travel.
All right, so I guess C-Zone, he's walking down the whole point about her being a content creator. All right, you know what? This is not the video. I don't think this is it. Let me see, because I want to get to a particular point. Hold on, y'all. This is one right here. All right, boom. Here we go. Boom.
Where she was asked what's her ideal man before.
Anyway, so we're going to walk down a few things. This is actually the video I want to do right here. So this is like the original video and everything. So let's take it back to the beginning of the story after we play this clip right here, which is when Cenat posts, "I will never be in a relationship again." And then the whole rumors about, Gigi and NBA YoungBoy starts rolling around and this and that. And we're gonna get into that. But all these clips are kind of interesting, because it really kind of shows how the mindset of the modern women has changed. And again, men are just not catching up. Men are just not understanding. And I think there's a chance because, again, men have more resources, more information out there. Because, no, we didn't have a red pill. Whether, it's a lot of critiques can be made about red pill and manosphere content, but it's still there and it's still informing young men on, listen, you have to negotiate for yourself. You got to speak up for yourself. You have to be aware of what benefits you and what don't benefit you. You understand? So, anyway, I'm going to play this real quick.
Before she got with Kai, and people noticed that she pointed out, she described the man that don't look nothing like Kai. They're like, what's your ideal man? She said,
No, to be fair, I don't think this is a fair point. I also want to play this clip because I think it's not the most fair point. Because the reality is this: if you ask women what they want, they look at it like they're negotiating. Don't get me wrong; they do seem very serious about demanding a man be over 6 feet. But let's keep it a stack. Most men are not 6 feet, and most men under 6 feet are still crushing. They still crushing something. But I ain't gonna lie though. Once you start getting below that 5'7", yeah, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, she hates you. All right, you gotta be excellent in life. All right, you gotta be excellent, nigga. Like Kai had to create a whole lane. I still don't understand what Cenat actually does, But I support him though. Get money though. Nigga, why is there chalk on his hairline?
You know, Kai's like 5'4". She's like, yo, I like a nigga that's 6'3", muscular as fuck, tall. You know what I mean? Like I don't like dread. Like she described the opposite of Kai. Like, listen.
Why we making a food and shit? Like you could like build your nigga.
Build my nigga.
Build my nigga. Listen to this.
Like build up. You ever like seen 2K?
So create a nigga.
Yeah. Like build your nigga like 2K. Like your dream nigga.
Dream nigga. Let's go.
I'm gonna give you an example. Like you say like his height, his age, his weight, but.
So now she gonna tell y'all her dream nigga.
He gotta be like. 6'1".
Yo, they funny for this. They said 6'1". They put Kai's height 5'3". Yo, stop playing with Kai. Kai taller than 5'3". That's fucked up. Stop playing with my boy Kai though. You feel me? If Kai stand on his money, he's like 10 feet tall. Stop playing.
Are we saying like, this is realistic shit?
So even this nigga, and he looked like he might be tall, at least maybe like 5'11". He said to her, "Yo, this is realistic." She's like, "Yeah." I mean, chat. We gotta be honest. These chicks want like a nigga who look like they could play in the league. Let's keep it P.
That's what I was talking about. But I mean, and it's not there too. If you a young guy, this can be really confusing because again, when you're a young guy, you don't realize, nigga, she doing negotiation. She trying to negotiate for the best deal. In her mind, that's what she's trying to do. I'm shooting for the best guy possible. But hey, listen, you know, here she is with Cenat, right? So several things going on at one time. Another thing I want to keep going back to is the history of a person. If you are an influencer, if you're trying to make it and whatnot, the last thing you should be doing is getting with someone else who's an influencer. That's another thing, another big mistake that I think that he made and kind of overlooked is that, I mean, I'm just saying, how can you have a good relationship with someone who's an influencer? Don't get me wrong. All women want nice things. All women want to live a good life and whatnot. But I don't know. I don't know. Like, I feel like this is the kind of situation where I think when most men listen to these clips of like with like the lifestyle stuff, it just sounds like you're a lot more expensive. Like real talk, you would spend less money. Cause the way she talking, and I'm gonna show you a clip in another moment, right? You would spend less money on a woman that you pay about $400 every time y'all smash. Let's say I smash like twice a week. That's $800. 4 times 800. That's 3,200 throughout the year. That's 12 times. Let's see, 100. So that's about $40,000 in a year, right? So imagine the girl you spend 40 racks on a year. Listen, we're gonna go ahead and go to. I don't know if it's like a Christmas special. Check it out.
No, but my cookies.
Yeah, this is some evil shit, man. Wait, hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh.
The best one. Next. I think this might be the best one. Yeah, I think this might.
So I think this is Kai and this girl that's here.
Might be my number one gift. So let me do a drum roll real quick. Yeah. No, but my cookies, I baked them fresh. This is my, okay. I know it seems like a lot, but you're Santa Claus and you get people's stuff. Like, come on. Okay, so this is my number one gift. Description, as you can see, G-Wagon, black, pink interior. It's very detailed. I just feel like, you know.
Chat.
She just said G-Wagon. Black G. Now, mind you, this supposed to. Now, I get that we doing content, right? But fam, like you see what I'm talking about? So let's say if he buys the car, right? And let's say he gets a good deal on the car. And let's say that, matter of fact, let's say he's able to buy that car, gets a good deal on the car, and somehow he gets the car for 80 racks. That's 80 racks. men pay so much more in relationships. It's fucking crazy. Like, yeah, and again, whether she joking or not, or what? Actually, well, we know she's not joking.
What are you doing if your girlfriend of 3 months asks you for a pink G-Wagon?
Oh, for safety reasons, I did want a pink outside, but for safety reasons, I just feel like maybe it should be pink in the inside, so I still get that pink vibe, and then just do black.
Oh, she's modest. Pink in the inside, not pink on the outside. I like that.
On the outside and black out the windows, tinted up, you know, like that.
Yo, yeah, I see y'all in the chat. I agree with y'all. Yo, any chick asks me for that, I'm referring her to Lil Baby. Lil Baby is the trick of the trick. Yo, if y'all want $500,000, y'all gotta go date Lil Baby. If y'all want,
let's go ahead and bring it back.
Why do I think that? Because
all right, so this is Cenat's famous tweet. Well, Twitter went viral, right? So at this point, it had 17 million views. What that nigga famous? I'm single. I will never be in another relationship again. All right. Let's see what the academics had to say about that.
Cenat has stopped streaming. The niggas talking about mental health. He's like, yo, I'm going through things, and I respect it because I understand it, but it looks like this woman is giving some peace. I bet. Maybe he wants to do some stuff with her. So I thought this was an announcement of a show, announcement of something with her, an engagement, baby. I don't know what the fuck. I'm thinking, because everybody now making big announcements. It's Christmas time. When I seen her go up with this shit, what's her name? Gabrielle Alea? Let's go to her Instagram. She goes up with this saying, I left. Now you want to get on the internet and rush to paint a false narrative about me off a fake Twitter post. It's insane. I've never cheated on him, and you know that. I never dealt with that man and play sympathetic role elsewhere. So she's referring to this supposedly, well, not supposedly, definite fake tweet that, when I mean fake tweet, it's a real tweet, but I never said that Kai's girlfriend cheated with Youngboy. So you know what this tells me? And this is why I keep saying, man, all y'all dick riders, man, like, yo, after I'm watching this face shit, man, y'all internet niggas disgust me. Y'all fans disgust me. Y'all are dick riders. Straight up. I get it. Y'all like the Maxes, the Cenats, the Aidens, and whoever. But keep y'all dick riding ass where y'all supposed to be. Stop attacking other niggas. Keep riding the dick you like. Stop attacking other niggas. Bruh. Anybody with sense would tell you, if this is not fake, which I still think is fake. Bro, this is streaming. All of this shit is fake. If this shit not fake, you know what's happening? That means this chick and Kai been beefing behind the scenes. Nobody knew. Maybe his close homies knew. They're beefing, and he finally came out and said it's over with because something happened, but it's unrelated to what we talking about. So y'all either gonna stay out of their business, or hopefully he come and tell y'all why the fuck y'all should be bad with it. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm telling you, I had 10,000 large load, wide back bitches just in my DMs to tell me I ruined the new Barack and Michelle. They're like, yo, nigga, I'm hitting cop.
Yo, calling them Barack and Michelle is so problematic, mostly because now that we have the internet to properly break down or give us the proper perspective on Barack and Michelle. That is not where you want to be. That is the worst kind. Listen, but real talk though, like, and I keep thinking about this shit that CGA said in terms of relationships. The only way to be in a marriage in 2025 or in the modern times is you have to let her kind of cuck you. You gotta be a little bit of a beta. Like, you cannot like stand tall and stand on shit. If you're in a relationship in 2025, you have to let her kind of get away with shit, let her be disrespectful, and just let her kind of like screw you over in the happiness game, right? Because most men, like you rarely hear women express enjoying the idea that they man being happy. Anytime you hear conversation on relationships, it's always some like torture porn shit. Like, oh, I'm gonna make you come to my mom's house and watch me hang out with my mom. I'm gonna make you come around my friends. I'm gonna make you talk to my gay friend. I'm gonna make you hold some bags, drop me off at the airport. No, it's this thing after thing. You gotta be 6 feet, stretch yourself. There's niggas that stretching themselves out. Pause. To get with you women that they ain't gonna be talking to next week, right? So There's another thing too about when you at a certain level, you cannot afford to be getting caught up in emotional turmoil. Gotta have a better system. You need a team. Gotta have you about 3 girlfriends, bro. Like if I ever get back into the having girlfriends, we're gonna have to have girlfriends just so that everybody can be happy. So you understand what it is, right? And listen, and so that no one entity can have too much power. So I need to have a whole senate of bitches. All right, I need to have a whole Congress of bitches. You know what I mean? I need to have, you know what I'm saying, legislative branches of women. All right, to make sure that not one has too much power. They all do different things. The United States is 6 paths. Okay. Anyway.
Nigga. Yo, y'all can see. I'll show you the message. I hit Kai. Yo, this is why I text Kai. But the shit ain't go through. I said, bro, because I'm looking at, I seen it yesterday. I seen it the day before yesterday on Christmas. I'm like, yo, nobody gonna believe this dumb shit, right? Because my mans came in like a Discord trolling me like, yo, act, yo. I said, bro, yo, they're like, yo, they're coming up with new ways to create fake news, right? And I'm like, bro, nobody's gonna believe that, right? So in reality, I also want to give Kai credit. Like I think Kai's a smart dude. Like of course, I don't think he falling for this shit. But I did. Like the shit got so much today. Nigga, I had to text him. I said, bro, Kai, just letting you know that Twitter post is fake. I ain't say nothing. I don't know if she cheating on you. I don't know if she keeping it real. Bruh, they're killing me on. Yo, they're killing me online. They're praising Youngboy because, you know, Youngboy is just Youngboy. Which, by the way, this is another fucked up thing. The internet's so much dick riders, man. Sometimes I'm disgusted by y'all. Everybody's mad. All right, let's say this shit true. I don't know if it's true. Nigga, I never heard nothing about no Youngboy and nigga, do they know each other? I don't know. Bruh. This is rage baiting. It was a prank. So I give this shit. Kai, you know better. What's her name? Gabrielle Alea. Don't do things, and I respect it because I understand.
I thought he spoke on that. I think we're gonna wrap it up. I think I want to play a little more. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up and everything. I kind of want to give y'all a backdrop and you know, I want to make sure I gave my point throughout the video, which is like, yo, listen, bro, you gotta move different. You gotta structure your life a lot differently, and y'all can't be getting caught up in breakups, other people's problems, and things are going to distract you from your career. Like the first, really the first 5 years. I really, because women shouldn't be trying to get into serious relationships. Like you can practice a little bit, but serious one-on-one relationships till like their 30s because you still building your foundation. Like you want to have girlfriends and stuff like that, but serious, like far as like living girlfriends, and I think we got to define what's a serious girlfriend. I think kids and living together should be kind of off limits to a certain age. So that for one, you learn how to take care of yourself on your own, and you don't build a lifestyle for yourself that's built around what she can provide or what you can afford with her income included. And again, it's not a bad system at all. It's the best system because that's the fastest way to have a middle class lifestyle. Like I remember when I did the math between me and my ex, right? Just with our salaries at that point, we combine our salaries on top of the other money that we're going to make. Boom, automatic. $120,000 to $250,000 household income. When initially the income was always her income and whatever she made. Right? I don't be doing math. But anywho, I'll play a little more of this shit right here, man.
Stand it, but it looks like this woman is giving some peace. I bet. Maybe he wants to. Like, that's what I'm trying to take myself out of group chat. I just want to say I'm innocent. Leave me an NBA young. It's no way. You cheat on Kai Cenat? It's no way. You cheat on Kai. It's no way. Like, I'm just not believing that. There's no way. So I'm interested to see what the fuck the story is gonna be. Oh, but yeah, it looks like they've both deleted everything with each other.
So academics had one set of Instagrams, they have indeed erased each other from the Instagram, so they scrubbed their pictures together from both their social medias and everything, right? Which is always pretty much the confirmation that people are probably done. And send me a message. 1 second, yeah. So, I want to get to the point where academics talks about the story time that she getting ready to do if Kai Cenat didn't have to do an NDA. Anyway, so we're gonna play a little more. Then we're gonna close out, man. I was gonna finish, but
Yo, Kai, just know I did hit you up. I tried to reach out, brother, and I reached out to really just say, they're over here baking me. Pause. They're killing me, saying that I fucked up the black, insurance.
The fans want to know, my boy. Respond and
Now, I'm gonna be honest.
Get it out.
So TJ been low key gaslighting.
In fact, I already know you be wilding now. I shit come back. That's one of them shits that you hit it and the rhythm just come back, but it's like too fast. So it's like you almost gotta just
Yo, bro, chill, bro. Yo, TJ, I might have to squabble you my damn self for Kai. Stop with the sound effects, gang.
You can't let it jiggle too much. You gonna fuck up your rhythm. Like,
bro, stop. Yo, TJ, stop it, bro. TJ, cut it out.
Damn, that shit dumb fat. I already know you be wilding now.
What?
That shit come back. That's one of them shits that.
God damn, bro, you think y'all niggas is crazy, bro. I'm over his zone now. I was trying to find like one more like good clip and everything, but you know what? It's late. It's late. You know what? I keep saying I'm gonna do a short show. So anyway, so the moral of the story is a lot of you young dudes are going to be ruined by the woman around you, and it's because first and foremost, she is an investment on like mad different levels, from financially, energy wise, time wise, and resource wise, right? So if you don't have an idea who you are, or who you want to be, and where you are in life yet, right? Like it's really hard to understand, even understand whether or not you should be in a relationship. Not only that, I think when you're a younger man, you have a hard time understanding whether or not you actually like someone. Meaning that, because again, your hormones are higher at that point. So when your testosterone is higher, it's easier to be attracted to a woman. It's easier to be more like, like magnetized to her because your hormones. But as you get older, that comes down, and you think more with your brain. You think more like, all right, do I actually like this person? Do they do this? Do they do that? Right? And you can get a better idea if you like them or not. Versus when you're younger, you see them over here like, Kai happy to be around her because they sharing the same spoon. Rather than being concerned that she's not going on Instacart to buy spoons. You guys are rich. These are simple things that she can do. She should have that money. All right, like that. Those are the kind of things that you need, because when you're on that level, right, when you have to be productive on that level, you need someone to support that. That's nothing again, but like, I don't think that the women are going to arrive at the understanding that when you're with this kind of guy, he needs this kind of woman, right? But anyway, I want to do a quick show on that real quick. I just wanted to talk about that. So it's Monday night, so I'll put this tomorrow. Subscribe to the channel, man. Love y'all, man. Where's my round of applause, man? Peace.